The Cincinnati Open at the Lindner Family Tennis Center in Mason, Ohio, is where the hardcourt season is heating up and excitement is spreading throughout the tennis world. But no one could have expected what came next. The instant Eala's opening match schedule was revealed, something truly unprecedented began to unfold. Fans didn't wait or hesitate. They rushed to secure their tickets, creating a wave of demand that surprised even the tournament's most experienced organizers. After thousands of Filipino fans filled the 10,000-seat SoFi Stadium in Toronto to cheer for their hero, that same passionate support seemed to be heading toward Cincinnati, making Eala's arrival one of the tournament's biggest stories. Cincinnati Open tournament director Bob Moran was reportedly stunned by the reaction, calling the level of excitement truly unbelievable. Coming off her historic WTA Tour title in Washington and a fourth-round appearance in Toronto, Filipina star Eala is once again showing just how strong her fan following has become. As soon as her place in the Cincinnati Open was confirmed, an extraordinary ticket rush began, with fans scrambling to secure seats for her matches and creating a level of demand that reportedly caught tournament organizers by surprise. Filipino fans across the United States quickly rallied behind their favorite, with supporters traveling from Ohio, nearby states, and even California and New York for the chance to watch Eala compete. Inside the venue, the atmosphere has been electric, with fans lining up and eagerly waiting to get their tickets, making it clear that the excitement surrounding Alex is no longer confined to the Philippines. This excitement has now become a growing phenomenon across North America. In this video, we'll look at the ticket rush, the incredible demand for seats, and what this huge fan response could mean for Eala's Cincinnati Open campaign. So be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more tennis coverage. Just weeks ago at the National Bank Open in Toronto, this same incredible support was already on full display. Tickets for Eala's second-round match reportedly sold out within minutes, and she went on to compete before a packed center court 3 times in a row, highlighting the incredible strength of her growing fan base. Tournament director Carl Hale was amazed by the response, saying they had rarely seen a player outside the top 5 create that level of demand. With Eala's matches drawing so much interest, organizers had to move them to the main court. Now the Cincinnati Open seems to be seeing a similar surge, with fans eager to watch the Filipina star return to action after her injury scare in Toronto. Eala has quickly grown from an emerging tennis player into a true cultural sensation, drawing crowds that can rival some of the sport's biggest stars. Former British number 1 Greg Rosetsky has even compared her rising popularity to Serena Williams, highlighting the passionate Filipino supporters who follow Eala wherever she competes. While former world number 1 Andy Roddick has also publicly supported her, saying that everyone in tennis should be cheering for her. Roddick has stressed that Eala is attracting an entirely new audience to the sport, adding that if hundreds of millions of people start watching tennis because she is playing, that can only be positive for the game. Eala's ability to attract huge crowds shows just how quickly her popularity is growing, along with a passionate Filipino community supporting her around the world. Her matches are becoming more than simple tennis competitions. They are turning into celebrations of Filipino culture, pride, and national identity. As one analyst explained, fans are willing to spend their hard-earned money to watch Eala because they genuinely love her personality. They enjoy her style of tennis, and she simply has that special quality that makes people want to watch. The ticket rush in Cincinnati is another strong indication that the Eala effect is real and shows no signs of fading. Remarkably, before Eala even stepped onto the court in Cincinnati, she had already made history by earning the number 17 seed at the Cincinnati Open, giving her the highest seeding of her career at a WTA 1000 tournament. This is a clear reflection of Eala's impressive rise in the rankings, with the Filipina star now sitting at a career-high number 20 in the world. Her number 17 seeding at a WTA 1000 event is a major achievement and further proves the consistency and quality of her performances over the past several months. More importantly, the number 17 seed brings a major advantage, a first-round bye. In the 96-player singles draw, the top 32 seeds receive byes, meaning Eala will move directly into the second round without facing the pressure of the opening round. This also gives her an extra day to rest, prepare, and get comfortable with the Cincinnati conditions. Her first opponent will be either Romania's Elena Gabriela Ruse or Poland's Magdalena Frech, who are scheduled to meet in the opening round. For Eala, this represents another important step forward and another clear indication that her rapid rise is changing how the tennis world views her. This number 17 seeding is a clear reflection of Eala's outstanding summer run, which has pushed her rapidly toward the top level of the sport. Just weeks ago, she won her first WTA Tour singles title at the Mubadala City DC Open in Washington, defeating world number 3 Jessica Pegula in the final and moving up to a career-high number 20 in the rankings. She then carried that momentum into Toronto, reaching the fourth round of the National Bank Open, another WTA 1000 tournament, and achieving the deepest run of her career at that level. Those results have earned Eala greater respect from fellow players while also drawing significant attention from tennis media and fans around the world. Now the Cincinnati Open offers another major opportunity, with a strong field that includes world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka, Elena Rybakina, Jessica Pegula, Coco Gauff, and Iga Swiatek. With the biggest stars in women's tennis standing in her way, Eala will have another opportunity to show that her incredible rise is no coincidence as she continues her North American hardcourt campaign. Eala's number 17 seeding gives her a strong opportunity to make another deep run, potentially leading to a blockbuster matchup with one of the tournament's top seeds in the later rounds. The Cincinnati Open is one of the most prestigious events on the WTA calendar and the oldest professional tennis tournament still held in its original city, making this achievement even more significant. But while Eala's seeding has drawn plenty of attention on the court, the incredible ticket demand for her matches has surprised even experienced tennis professionals. Cincinnati Open Tournament director Bob Moran, a veteran of the sport who has watched many of tennis's biggest stars compete on these courts, was reportedly left speechless by the overwhelming response. He called the fan response unbelievable, emphasizing just how unusual the demand has been for her matches. For someone used to handling the logistics and crowds of a major WTA 1000 tournament, Moran's reaction speaks volumes about the size of the Eala effect and the growing influence the 21-year-old Filipino star is having on tennis. Bob Moran has watched countless players come and go and has witnessed the rise of stars like Carlos Alcaraz, Aryna Sabalenka, and Iga Swiatek, but the incredible level of Filipino support surrounding Alex has clearly stood out to him. This ticket rush is about much more than numbers. It shows the incredible passion and loyalty of the Filipino community, with supporters following Eala wherever she plays and turning her matches into major events. As one observer pointed out, the Filipino population has united behind Eala on an extraordinary scale, making her one of the Philippines' biggest sports stars. Now, the Cincinnati Open is facing a challenge that very few tournaments ever experience. The challenge is how to handle the enormous demand created by a single player. Organizers must carefully plan court assignments so Eala's matches can accommodate the crowds while also managing the wider impact of her growing fan base, from ticket sales and merchandise to food options and the overall atmosphere inside the venue. What started as support for one rising tennis star has quickly grown into a major phenomenon surrounding the Cincinnati Open. Bob Moran's admission that he never expected such strong and immediate demand for Eala's matches has started a wider discussion about how tennis is changing. Eala is attracting a new audience to the sport, one that is passionate, loyal, and increasingly global, with fans following her wherever she competes. Her rapid rise is a strong reminder that tennis truly is a global sport, and that world-class talent can come from anywhere. The Cincinnati Open, which can sometimes be overlooked amid the build-up to the US Open, is now receiving major attention as the Eala effect continues to grow. But behind all the excitement, Eala has also needed to focus on her physical recovery after a demanding run of competition. After a grueling schedule that saw her play 8 matches in around 12 days, including tough runs in Washington and Toronto, the Filipina star took a much-needed short break to rest and recharge before heading to Cincinnati. With the physical demands of back-to-back tournaments taking their toll, Eala and her team made recovery a priority, knowing that proper rest could be vital if she hopes to make another deep run when the Cincinnati Open gets underway. Eala said she planned to take a few days away from tennis to recover both physically and mentally after her demanding run, explaining that she needed a brief break before returning to work and would also need to travel to Cincinnati. She planned to use that time away from competition to disconnect from tennis, spend time with friends, and simply enjoy herself before getting back on the court. Eala also reassured fans about the minor ankle problem she suffered in Toronto, saying she was healthy and thankful to be in good condition, with her health always remaining a top priority. Now, the Cincinnati Open serves as an important final test before the US Open begins on August 30th in New York. Eala enters the tournament with a positive mindset, determined to take the lessons from her recent 2-week stretch and use them even more effectively in Cincinnati before stepping onto the biggest stage in New York. For the rising Filipina star, the objective is simple: recover, learn, improve, and arrive at the US Open ready to perform at her very best. Eala said the incredible ticket rush and the warm reception from fans have given her an extra source of motivation as she gets ready to compete in Cincinnati. The overwhelming support has given her an added boost of energy and confidence as she takes on the challenges of another major tournament. She has also credited her coach, Joan Bosch, for helping her handle the demanding world of the WTA Tour. Looking at the bigger picture, Eala's arrival at the Cincinnati Open and the extraordinary ticket demand surrounding her matches mark another chapter in a remarkable journey that has captured the attention of the tennis world. She has grown from a promising junior player into a global tennis sensation, filling stadiums, bringing communities together, and inspiring a new generation of supporters. Her journey from a young girl who first picked up a racket at just 4 years old to becoming a top 20 player on the WTA Tour is a remarkable testament to her talent, determination, and resilience. Eala's rise has been remarkable, with one of her biggest milestones coming in 2022, when she became the first Filipino player to win a junior Grand Slam title, proving that she had the talent to make history on tennis's biggest stages. In March 2025, Eala produced another stunning performance at the Miami Open, reaching the semi-finals after defeating 3 Grand Slam champions, including Iga Swiatek, and establishing herself as a serious force on the WTA Tour. In 2026, her remarkable rise continued as she became the first Filipina to win a Grand Slam singles main draw match at the US Open, before reaching another major milestone with her breakthrough WTA Tour singles title at the Washington Open. The Eala effect has become impossible to overlook, with tournament director Carl Hale saying she generated more than 5,000 ticket sales in Toronto and helped fill stadiums while bringing a passionate global community together. Her popularity now reaches well beyond the tennis world, with fans attracted not only to her performances but also to her personality, confidence, and inspiring journey. Even other players have taken notice, with Danielle Collins praising Eala and pointing out how much she admires the way the young Filipina star seems completely comfortable in her own skin. From historic wins to sold-out crowds, Eala's rise is quickly becoming one of the most compelling stories in modern tennis. Danielle Collins captured Eala's appeal perfectly, praising not only her talent but also the fact that she is genuinely kind. Eala's growing popularity reflects a significant change in tennis. As she continues to attract a new generation of passionate and loyal supporters to the sport, many of them are following her journey wherever she competes around the world. Her success is proof that tennis can truly be a global sport and that exceptional talent can come from anywhere. The huge ticket rush surrounding her Cincinnati Open matches is another strong example of the remarkable phenomenon she has created. Eala is no longer just a rising tennis player. She has become a movement, with the tennis world closely following her journey as her story continues to unfold. As the Cincinnati Open moves forward, Eala has another opportunity to add a fresh chapter to her remarkable career, build on her recent success, and strengthen her place among the sports elite. With her career prize money reportedly nearing the $3 million mark and major partnerships with brands such as Nike, Babolat, and Globe Telecom, her influence continues to grow both on and off the court.